Do not shave the corners of your beard. Don't wear clothes made of mixed fibers. Abby's journey is very different. She followed both the written and the oral Torah. She took on both the Bible and the thousands of years of commentary and ritual. Her quest is more explicitly Jewish. And yet I did recognize one common theme in our books: the head-to-toe immersion in a topic. Before I embarked on my book, I was frankly quite anxious. I was nervous about how it would affect my day job as a magazine editor and my marriage. The beard alone would be a crucible for my wife. I was anxious about the public reaction. I knew it would be easy for detractors to slam my approach as misguided. Would observant folks condemn me as too irreverent? Would atheists slam me for being too gentle on the Bible? Would I be afflicted by boils? So I went to breakfast with a rabbi friend of mine, Andy Bachman, then head of Brooklyn's congregation Beth Elohim. And Rabbi Bachman told me a story, which I've written about before, but I figure Judaism is all about the repetition of stories, so maybe you'll forgive me. The story is a legend from the Midrash, and it goes like this. When Moses was fleeing the Egyptians, he arrived at the Red Sea with his thousands of followers. Moses lifted up his staff, hoping for a miracle. But the sea did not part. The Egyptian soldiers were closing in, and Moses and his followers were stuck at the shore. It was only a matter of time before every one of them would be slaughtered. Naturally, Moses and his followers were panicking. No one knew what to do. And then, just before the Egyptian army caught up to them, a Hebrew named Nachshon did something unexpected. He simply walked into the Red Sea. He waded up to his ankles, then his knees, then his waist, then his shoulders. And right when the water was about to get up to his nostrils, it happened. The sea parted. The point, Rabbi Bachman said, is that sometimes miracles occur only when you jump in. Thank you, Abby, for jumping in. Rabbi David Ingber, on the Jewish holidays. Contrary to the other 300 days of the year when you're running and doing and building and constructing, the Jewish holidays provide a kind of inbuilt way to pause and to gather yourself and regenerate. Our lives can become so full of activities and to-do tasks that in some sense, the soul becomes overwhelmed. We need to defragment our souls. We can be pulled in so many different directions, but the holidays help that part of us that needs meaning and connection and great purpose. Holiday rituals are ancient technologies that carry contemporary wisdom. Judaism works. Rabbi Michael Strassfeld, on the holidays. Judaism at its best, the ritually Jewish things, are things that help you pay attention. The holidays are not about doing the Jewishly Jewish things, the things that only Jews do. They are about awareness and mindfulness and paying attention. How do you live a life when you're paying attention? Introduction. How did I get here? It was a sure conversation stopper. This year, I'll be researching, observing, and writing about every single Jewish holiday on the calendar. My non-Jewish friends nodded politely. That sounds really interesting. Non-observant Jews looked puzzled. Aren't there like 1,000 of those? I guess you won't be doing much else this year. Observant Jews shrugged, as if to say, welcome to our world, want a trophy? I'm exaggerating. Slightly. But what everyone seemed to be asking was, why? And why now? Why, when my 2 kids were teenagers and well past their bar and bat mitzvah, when my husband of 20 years was content with our middling observance, when it was kind of late in the game to change the game, did I want to spend the next 12 months steeped in the Jewish calendar, interviewing rabbis about each holiday, reading entire books about one single prayer, attending temple services I didn't know existed, fasting 6 times instead of once?